Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad you could be here. This is Yoga Nidra. Is super important for our bodies, our mind, and our heart. Think of our emotions that we can have, and whether we pay attention to them or not, they can come into play within our body and how we repair and how we restore. So for today, I'm going to be dealing with some letting go through that body. So let's start seated. You might be already nestled in, and that's okay if you are. You can do the same thing there. We're going to do just a little bit of breath work. So you can do that laying down if you're already nestled in, but we're going to set up to be relaxed, comfortable. So I have some cushions on the ground, pillows, that kind of thing. You're going to be laying down eventually. So let's take a nice big inhale. We can close our eyes if we'd like, and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. See if we can find a count on the inhalation. So let's inhale and exhale. You can breathe in and out through our nose. Great. We're just breathing in any manner that feels very comfortable to us. I'm going to be offering a box breath. So with that, that means that we're going to inhale for a certain length. We're going to hold for a certain length. We're going to exhale for a certain length, and completing the square, that box, pausing. So we create 4 sides. So like think of 4 different components or parts of the breath. Now I'm going to offer a count of 4. For some, that'll be super fast, and for some, that'll be super slow. So don't worry where you're at. You can always add a little bit or shorten it as you need. If for any time the retention is a little bit much, at any point, just breathe through it and then start back up. It's not about comparing ourselves or trying to do something. It's about just working for ourselves. When we're ready, we're going to do a 4 count. So it's inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing 4, 3, 2, 1, exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing 4, 3, 2, 1, inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing 4, 3, 2, 1, exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing 4, 3, 2, 1, inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing 4, 3, 2, 1, exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing 4, 3, 2, 1, exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, pausing 4, 3, 2, 1. Free breath here. Noticing how the body feels, the mind, the heart. Sometimes in life we feel like we're trying to control, or that we have no control. All of that is out of fear, not out of love. So we'll play with that concept of fear and love during our time together today. So let's go ahead and lay back, get nestled in, just setting up our nests, if you will. So more blankets, blocks, cushions, whatever you need to be relaxed down. You can be on a couch, you can be in a bed, but if you use this to go to sleep, then you're going to be in bed. But If you're not using this to go to sleep, I suggest not being in bed. Oftentimes I'll come in here into the studio in the middle of the night if I'm awake for some reason. And Yoga Nidra is so restoring compared to tossing and turning. I feel well rested when I wake up in the morning by listening to a Yoga Nidra. There's lots on YouTube. There's lots out of my book. There's all kinds of ones that you can find. So get nestled in, settle up, however feels most comfortable. Putting some cushions underneath the knees or underneath the feet, or a pillow on top of our body with a little added pressure feels nice too. Some people like weighted blankets. Helps to feel grounded, safe, and secure. As we relax here, try to make ourselves even more comfortable. Do a little shimmy, a little shake as we need. Notice if anything might have a hard contact point with like our elbows, the back of our hands, or our feet onto something. Even the back of the head, we want cushion. So if we're just putting a yoga block underneath our head, maybe put a blanket over that. Because as we rest here, and sometimes make us want to move. And the whole point of Yoga Nidra is not to move unless we need to. So we can make the adjustments now. Take another nice big inhale. Then exhale, let it go. As we close our eyes, relaxing our face, relaxing our jaw, relaxing our neck and shoulders. Try to relax everything in the body, from the top of the head, down through our arms, through the torso, through our hips, through our legs, through our ankles and our feet. Letting the breath be the center of this very moment. Perhaps we find a longer exhalation or just an exaggerated exhalation. Our breath should be at ease in and out through the nose, if that's comfortable. But then a little sigh, a little more of an exhalation focus. Helps the body to signal that it's time to relax, to center ourselves. We'll be offering a guided meditation around sunflowers. We'll hear the themes of seeds, centers, those kinds of things. You can listen to my voice, you can listen to the words, you can listen to the music, or just enjoy being here watching the breath. So at any time, if any uncomfortable feeling comes up, know that it'll pass. You can return to an anchor of my voice or your breath, or feeling the ground beneath you. This Yoga Nidra process does let some emotions bubble up sometimes. But just take it to where we're comfortable and knowing we can always pull back from our thoughts. Just letting our breath be the center at this very moment. This inhalation and this exhalation. Now imagine hearing the ringing of bells Light wind chimes off in the distance. This peaceful sound. We let our mind wander. Hearing the dance of these chimes in a gentle breeze. Slowly imagining that we're now in a sunny field. With the afternoon sunlight dancing across tall grasses. Gazing out across the field, we see that there are beautiful shoulder-height sunflowers everywhere. The feeling comes across us as if we've been here before in this field. Like a moment of recognition or a sense of coming home. Something so familiar that perhaps we think we've come here often. Gazing upon all of these beautiful sunflowers. The yellow petals, the black seeds in the center. Some sunflowers have a burnt red petals to it. We find our favorite one and go to it to admire the sunflower closely. Studying the inner part of the flower. We start to see circular patterns. The part where all the seeds come from. We can see patterns amongst this flower. The center. Patterns just like in our own life. What types of seeds do we sow in our own life? Do we plant seeds of love? Or are we planting seeds of fear? At the moment when we become fearful or sad or angry, we tend to believe that the misery that we're feeling has been created by another person. We may blame them for the situation or how we're feeling. But by looking deeply, gazing into this sunflower, looking into our patterns and circles of life, we can realize that the seed of our miscontent, of our upset, of our fear, of our anger the seed within us is really the main cause of suffering. Or perhaps we've planted many seeds of love. Perhaps we've alternated in different situations, planting one seed of love, then another of fear. Do we do our actions with thoughts? Are we taking action out of love or out of lack? Simply asking ourselves before we take action, what is my intention? And that may need to take some time, a minute or two before we respond, an hour or a day, or even several days, to really truly know our intentions. Just like this pattern, as we study the sunflower, we see that everything is connected. Everything and everyone. Like at the center of our sunflower, we see this universe in a whole new way. The microcosm versus the macrocosm. How we are inside can affect the outside. And just breathing here. Discovering our intentions, finding the seeds of love. We start to plant the feelings of love instead of fear. Breathing in and breathing out. Starting to feel connected, positive. Good emotions start to take over. So we plant these seeds within ourselves to start to let them grow. We're connected to ourselves. To show ourselves love and kindness. Letting go of comparison, judging. Feeling as if we matter, knowing that we matter. When we feel love for ourselves, we can let that love radiate. Letting it shine brightly to others. Just like this beautiful geometric patterns within the sunflower, with the extended petals radiating outward. Grazing out across the field. Just as if we are this one sunflower. Seeing many sunflowers, all relaxed and connected. As we breathe in and breathe out, we feeling so relaxed. Having a sun shining feeling. Not only within ourselves, but also to allow ourselves to pass those rays of light to the other sunflowers, representing the people that we meet along our journey. Each sunflower is unique and different. While many look similar, no two are exactly alike. We can say to ourselves, I am my own unique self. I am not my mother. I am not my father. I am not any of my relatives. I am not my teachers at school, nor am I the limitations of my early trainings. I am myself. I am special and unique, with all my own set of talents and abilities. No one can do things exactly the way I do them. There is no competition and no comparison. I am worthy of my own love and my own acceptance. I am a magnificent being. I am free. I acknowledge this as the new truth for myself. Feeling more and more relaxed and connected with each breath. Just inhaling and exhaling. Letting the breath be the center of this very moment. Feeling perfectly content and restored. We can stay here as long as we'd like, or we can start to bring our awareness back. Without opening our eyes, we feel the cushions beneath us. Moving any blankets to the side. Starting to bring our awareness back to any light that may be coming in through our closed eyes. Just listening to the sounds around us in the room here. When we're ready, and only when we're ready, we can start to bring our awareness back to our body, moving some fingers or some toes, or nodding our head from side to side, or simply taking a deep stretch, reaching our hands overhead. Feeling a sense of love flowing through us. Knowing that we can take this connected feeling with us through the rest of the day. And sharing it with others. We can come to a seated position if we're closing our practice together today. With our left hand over our heart, our right hand over the left. Take a beautiful inhale. Planting the seeds of love. Letting go the seeds of lack or fear or doubt. We find our hands at heart center. Thank you so much for being with me today. Namaste.